So the international break is over and what people call proper football is back. So let's talk about it. This is your Sheffield Wednesday Burnley review. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm. Sharing gets in front of people's face and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when video go live. So Sheffield Wednesday had an okay international break. Only Beadle and the Charles brothers that went away. Bernard did not. He had a little bit of a knock apparently, but he did have that in 11. We'll talk about it in a minute. But Sheffield Wednesday playing a Burnley side who are, I believe, third in the table, maybe fourth after last night. But they are very good. They are defensively quite strong. They don't concede many. And late, they haven't scored many. So when they take the chances, they really do take them. So we need to be on our A game today. It's a very attacking lineup today. So Sheffield Wednesday go with Beadle, Valentine, Valerie, Bernard, Femero, Johnson, Charles, Bannon, Gassama, Kabachi, and Ugbo. The bench is Charles Palmer, Maxlow, Iorfa, Ingleson, McNeil's on the bench, which I like to see. Masaba, Jamal Lowe, and Smith. Like to see McNeil come on if he can. I like that a lot. I spoke quite a lot about how I want to see him get some game time. So they go with Trafford, Esteve, Egan Riley, Brownhill, Anthony Humphrey, Robert Fleming, Cullen, Lauren, and Colosio. Hadalay, Sacramento, Rodriguez, Egan, Pierce, Hannibal, Hunter, Dia, Massengo, and Ajayi are on the bench for them. Very attacking lineup by Sheffield Wednesday. You look at that, very attacking. So we are going to be going for it at home. I think, why shouldn't we not? I think there's a good possibility to play some good football today. If we can play some lovely football and get going, then fantastic. We just need to be at the races, take our chances. That's the big thing for me today. Take our chances and try and get a clean sheet. I would love a clean sheet today because it's one of those things that I don't think we've been able to do well as late. And if we can get a clean sheet, that'd be fantastic. So let's get a clean sheet and hopefully all 3 points at home. But yeah, it'll be a tough game today, I think. So yeah, let's see how we do. So in the first half, I actually don't think we did that bad, to be fair. First 20 minutes, we did really well, attacked well. Gassama and Ola Kabachi really attacking well. Johnson getting ball forward. And we were looking good. We were causing them a lot of problems. But then the press that we normally do, and it's something I've seen happen with Wednesday time and time again this season. The press disappears. We do it for the first 20 minutes. It goes for another 20 minutes. And we let teams back in it. It's something we've done a lot this season. I think it's something we need to stop and try and figure out why that happens. And we just let them get back into the game slowly. And they start pinging balls around. They start putting their own press on us. And they are very organised as a team. Kabachi had a chance. Low effort shot. Really good chance. We had a call for a penalty. If we got it, it would have been soft. We're trying to do as much as we can. We have to do a lot of good defending on corner because they are getting the ball whipped in quickly. We've had a couple ourselves which had come close. Ugbo came the closest for us. Really good ball in by Bannon. Ugbo just couldn't get the right direction on it. Heads it over the bar instead of having it down. And you're thinking, does that sum up our day? But the goal we conceded was a Jan Valerie just not concentrating at all. And it's unfortunate because we don't deserve to be 1-0 down. I think at the rate the game's been going, it's been a 0-0 game. And we just made a stupid mistake at the back. He's not really looking at the ball as he goes to control it. Not realizing who's around him. He's got a player near him. He doesn't control it. Gives it straight to the player pretty much for the pass. And the player just slaughters it past Beadle. Very simple goal. Very easy goal for them to do. And you're now looking at going, now what do we do? How do we get back into this? Because we looked really slow after that. We tried to get things going a bit more, but nothing's really stuck. But where'd the press go? The press seems to disappear. And I don't know why we suddenly go after going back into a position where we're just slowing down all the time. And that's something that needs to change. We need to have that press going forward because it's how we work. Ubbo's done well when he's done it. Gassama's had an excellent game. I think Gassama's taken probably one too many touches in this game at times, where he could have just hit it. I think Kavachi's done really well, but they saw what he was doing quite quickly, so they've managed to nullify that a little bit. I think second half, I love to see a change with maybe bringing McNeil, Lowe, and Masaba on. And just seeing if the change-up will help. Change the way we move things around. But you know what? It's unfortunate. And that's how we tend to have it at times. But we were very unlucky with it. But at the same time, we can't be making mistakes like that. You can't be giving teams like Burnley that chance, because they'll swallow it up every day of the week, like they've shown. And we're going to have to get back into this. We're going to have to really figure out to break them down. They've only conceded 4 goals this season. That's their 15th goal of the season. They are a very, very good team. The word that people have used all week is organised, and you can tell they're organised. You can tell what they're doing. You can tell what each player is trying to do. So we need to find a way to unlock this defence in the second half, but it's going to be difficult because you look at Burnley's record, they have 1-0 wins, and that's the game. So let's see if we can try and get something from it. But at half-time, it's 1-0, and I don't think we deserve to be losing. Kind of gave it to them, but you can only make your own luck and concentrate, and we didn't on the goal. So, frustrating game that. Made a lot of decent chances, but mistakes. It's mistakes that cost us yet again. Second half, some really good play by Sheffield Wednesday. We start really well. We're thinking, right, come on, we can get something from this. Let's try and see what we can do. We started well, play some good balls. Try and get forward. Johnson had a shotgun cross. We're pressing better. Really good work by Kabachi. But 2-0. It's another mini mistake by Valentine for me. Not Valentine, Valerie. Valerie just doesn't really press with his man. Too easy on the ball. It's a simple goal that they got. Very, very simple goal. And 2-0. And it wasn't a 2-0 game. I'll admit this. I don't feel like it was a 2-0 game. It's gonna sting a little bit, but we played okay enough to get a draw out that game, but it's the mistakes that cost us in this. Ubbo really struggled again. I think we need to find a different way of him playing. When he presses, he's decent. It just... You got to remember, when we played with Ubbo last year, he was more of a fox in the box and getting balls into him and doing it then, but then nothing this easy. Not playing that way. We do go on and get Masaba, Ingolson to come on for Valentine and Kabachi. Valentine is not happy at all. Ingolson get forward and try to get something. Gassama had a shot, but it's a really good save by Trafford. We did really well trying to get forward, trying to see what we can do. And there was some good bells. There was some really good bells. And you're thinking something might happen here. We then bring on Palmer, Lowe and Smith. Jamal Lowe, that is. Charles, Ugbo and Bannon goes off. Great bit of play trying to get the ball forward. But then you're thinking, can we get something? At least something. And the thing is, I want to see us get more clean sheets. I genuinely want to see us get more clean sheets because we concede way too many goals at the minute. And it's not something we want to get into the habit of doing. We have a really good chance right near the end of the game to make it 2-1. It's an open net by Smith. And he goes for a volley and it goes over the bar. And you're like, for God's sake, that was the story of our game. We just didn't have that kind of luck today. No harm in getting beat by Burnley. They are a very good team. They're very well organised. They play some good football. I don't think it was a 2-0 game, if I'm honest. I think we deserve something out of this today because I think we worked well. Let's talk about what the scoreline for another game. Leeds beat Sheffield United 2-0 yesterday. Cardiff won 5-0 versus Plymouth. Luton won 3-0. Preston 1-0. 1-1 Oxford West Brom. 1-1 Stoke Norwich. Currently a score. Pompey QPR 2-1. Bristol City beat Middlesbrough 2-0. Great result for Bristol City. Burnley beat us. Swansea get beat by Blackburn Rovers. We got them on Tuesday night. So we are going to need to be at the races and try and make that helpful for us. So you got to remember, next two games are Swansea Pompey, which are going to be interesting. Millwall 1-1 with Derby, and Sunderland versus Hull is tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So yeah, not a great game, but it's Burnley. They probably are going to be going up this season. They go back to being top of the table, where we go to being 18th. So 11 points, 18th. 1 point away from relegation. No, 2 points away from relegate. Well, hang on. Let me do math. 3 points away from relegation, but also on the other flip side, if you win, you're closer to playoff. So it could go either way. Which you could take it what it is. It's a game versus an ex-Prem team. Really good way of playing they do. And I don't think we were that bad. It's just silly little mistakes that cost us today. And a mistake from a certain Valerie. Valerie, once again, has got that in him. He just seems to switch off when he plays as like a defensive player. He's more of an attacking player, attacking defender than he is a defensive defender, if that makes sense. But it is what it is. We have to move on quickly because we got Swansea on Tuesday. So let's see what we do on Tuesday night and see where we're at.